K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Now here's Carter. Played it in. In with a nice touch off the window. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Pass to Malone.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing. Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Second free throw, no good.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
From deep, Johnson. The shot comes out. And here's Miami. Here's Leonard. Carter, high post. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Pass to O'Neal. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Richmond. No good on the three. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. It's intercepted. Here's Richmond. Off target from outside.
Bulls foul. Tim Duncan. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. O'Neal on the wing. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And that one drops.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Leonard, right side. Johnson with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Richmond. That three's off the mark.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Pass to Carter. Here's Hardaway. Covered by Johnson. Here's Hardaway. Shot clock at 2. Malone can't get it to go.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Chicago making some changes. Timeout called, the Heat.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
And the Heat with some changes. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's West. The Bulls with another miss. The Heat with the lead. From deep. It's hauled in by Lucas. Pass to Mullen. Anthony right side. Here's Maravich. And the 3 off target. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Chicago foul. Joe Dumars. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Anthony left side. The turnaround jumper. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Got it.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Pass to Mullen. 2 on the clock. That one off the back iron and out. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
On your feet, fans, it's time for your Chicago.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And it's Miami's ball. They lead by 4. Pass to Anthony. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Richmond. No good on the triple. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Here's Russell. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Bill Walton.
Free throw, no good for Russell. And RJ, you had 4 finals appearances in your career. You've seen what it takes to win, man. So how important is depth when you're chasing a championship?
Depth is so important. I'll tell you a quick story. When we lost to the San Antonio Spurs and Steve Kerr had the most random impact. He came in the game, hit 1 or 2 threes. We couldn't double team Tim Duncan after that. Then Tim Duncan went on to have like a 40, 20, whatever game because we couldn't stop him. And so I learned that the role players will have such key moments. And that's why I was so focused in 2016 because I remember what Steve Kerr did to us.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Time called here. Miami decides. To talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
To the inside. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Up top, Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Chicago foul. Larry Bird. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen away.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security. And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Shaquille O'Neal.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat. On the attack, Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Pass to Richmond. Here's Bird. Leonard defending. Out to the wing. Here's Bird. Outside Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Carter. Right side, Hardaway. The shot off that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. Pass to Richmond. The kick out to Johnson. This one for 3. Hardaway grabs the board. Carter inside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here's O'Neal. Second chance shot. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Carter. 4 on the clock. Again, the Heat misses. Here's West. Over to the wing. For 3. Pure from three-point range.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And the Heat with some changes. The Heat with the lead. .11 left in the first half. Pass to English. Here's West. Here's Parrish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
.41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Maravich. Deflected. And he gets it back. Again, the Heat misses.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And the officials call a traveling violation. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Anthony. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Carmelo Anthony at the line for 2.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Pass to Cowens. On the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Heat lead by 2.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Heat. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Leonard for 3. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in. O'Neal's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Free throw, no good for Russell. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Dumars. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That one's off.
At the line for Chicago, Joe.
And he sinks the second. And here's Carter. Give him 8 points now. Got a hand on it. Right side Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so here is Miami. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Here's Maravich. Russell knocks it away. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Anthony. Launches a 3. And it's Bird with a rebound. Here's Dumars. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Anthony.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And that's good as he hits both shots. And it's the Heat with the ball. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Pass to O'Neal. To halt the run. And it's good on the layup. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Here's Lucas. Outside Russell. Here's Lucas. Goes back up. And it's finished off by Russell as he lays it in. Russell's got 8 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to O'Neal. Out to Leonard. It's tipped. Here's Johnson. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Some slippage at the defensive end here in the second half, allowing the offense to establish more of a rhythm.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Carter. Good work defensively by Russell.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to West. Here's Mullen. 3-pointer. The rebound by Carter.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Now Hardaway. .105 left in the third quarter. Doubled by Russell. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball. Into the deep. Dave Cowan. Dolph Shea. Carmelo Anthony. Bob Cousy.
Left side, Russell. And then Russell with the dunk. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Miami calls timeout. The Heat making a switch here. .50 seconds left in the third quarter. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Richmond. The layup off target. Stripped away. It's stolen. Anthony with it. Russell covering. And Anthony slams it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And Anthony slams it in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Bulls up by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Miami trailing. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Heat ball.
To the paint. Here's Cowens. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Bulls foul. Jerry West. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Maravich. Ooh, Griffin with the steal.
After a perfect first half in terms of ball control, the cracks have started to show. And now they're looking more and more vulnerable.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago. Pass to Anthony. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for
No good on that one.
Nick Richmond taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Pierce. Low block shot. And yep, it's good.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Down low. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And that's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
Chicago foul. Tim Duncan. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Chicago leading. Inside. Here's Russell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
In the first half, they shot a little over 30% from the field. But since the break, they've really managed to improve in that area.
Pass to Pierce. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Heat, Paul Pierce.
And so he makes both from the line.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And here's Russell. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
It's a jump ball.
Fast break Miami. Here's Carter. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
That free throw misses.
Vince Carter. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Now Johnson. Pass to Mitchell. And the layup is good off the glass. Mitchell's got his first 2 points of the night.
And after being stone cold from the floor in the first half, they've rediscovered their touch.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Here's Pierce. And that misses. That would have put him up. And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Stolen by Carter. Fast break Miami. To take the lead. Oh, and Johnson with a block. The ball's knocked loose. Carter on the wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the Bulls making a change here. And he's able to hit the second one. And that ties this game up.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Johnson. Pass to Russell. Here's Richmond. There's the three. Here's Duncan. The rebound by Malone. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. And that gives him a lead.
Unable to knock them all down, but still, he puts them up by one.
Pass to Bird. And again, no good by Chicago.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Pierce. Buries it down low. And the Heat lead by 3. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Miami on D.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
They get the rebound. Count it!
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Will it go? And it's Bird missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And it's Bird missing. Left side, Hardaway. Misses in close. Here's Richmond. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First personal foul.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
At the line for the ball.
The second one drops, and that trims the lead to 6.
3 points.
And he nails the third. Carter with it. Driving inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Can't get it to fall. So the Heat win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Why? Check. Set ripper, neighborhood superstar. Corner split up while we dispose of hot boys, expedition flipper. We terrified from us, cause they know how we play. Hide from us. I'm just a squirrel, I can't scuff. I'm too light. I'm a little too dense to win, so I ride that night. You fake respect. You're playing with the wrong one. You're playing with the wrong. The whole run better watch your back. Little one, there's a rap. March, step when I keep joking here, and I'm gonna show you what I'm about. Respect my mind. Respect my mind. Respect my mind. I had them boys in your house. Respect my mind if we be riding on chrome. Respect my mind cause we get our shine on. Respect my mind cause we that hot boy click. Respect my mind. You can't fade this. Respect my mind, look Will. Respect my mind, look me about that.
Watch me grow up. When I was small, he had a plan. My daddy was balling and he was the right-hand man. My papa bought us a house to keep our family secure. Living good on a ranch in the middle of woods. I understood at a young age my papa was seen him. He wasn't touchable, but he had a right-hand man that wasn't trustable. Undercover slow, he made deals under the table, working for the around my people. My daddy, so he got
That's how the game going, that's how the game get played. Put your sweat no haters all week long. Look, I'm on the grind all year round. I make it respect my mind. Every single day it's a must. I use to play hotels to dust. No, I ain't the one to be repped on. Move when I'm coming through. I don't give if you got your do that. Thought you knew that. That's how BGs they do that. And when I ride you all the time, you gon' respect my mind.
Respect my mind. Respect my mind. To have them boys in your house.
Respect my mind. If we be riding on chrome. Respect my mind. Cause we get our shine on.
Respect my mind. Cause we that hot boy click. Respect my mind. Can't fade this.
Respect my mind. Look, Will. Respect my mind. Look, we about to take.
Respect my mind. Can't just stay your distance like that. When you're rapping on me, when you're hating on me, what's happening, Woody? Do you think you're ready for us? Disrespect our mind, over you is a must. Come through your it's over, don't spook now. Cause when you was talking about us, it was all good.
The crowd is assembled looking for a Bucks home victory here in Milwaukee, and we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Well, it was the Chicago Bulls in their last game, a loss to the Celtics. Johnson outside. Pass to Richmond. Trying to find Bird. He's got it now. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Paul. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. And the layup's good off the glass.
Look, LeBron James is just dominant in every aspect of the game. Look, he just bodies people and able to get a second look.
Bird with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. Back to Bird. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Now Harden following Mitch Richmond's three-point attempt.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Harden hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Russell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Nice shot by James.
And it's the level of creativity that separates LeBron. It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
Now, here's Johnson. To the middle. Out to Bird. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. That free throw missing.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Turnaround Jay. Rejected by Nowitzki. For three, Richmond. That shot, no good.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And Nowitzki, no good on that one.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
Here's Harden. Drives to the hoop.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
And here's Bird from the arc. Stolen by Bird. Back to Richmond. Bird left side. Shoots it up. And again, Chicago. No good. This Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely a good coach.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. So both teams making some changes here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Irving. Poked away. West with the steal. Right side, Dumars. Pass to West. And it's sent back by Irving.
How about that block from Irving there, getting the timing just right on the defense.
Tipped away. Taken away by Hayes. Irving with it. Pass to Mourning. The Bucks working the ball around. It's deflected. Outside Dumars. Down low. And Lucas slams it in.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Mourning. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And it's Parrish with the jam.
And so in control of the game. West keeping the defense off balance with that pass.
Pass to Irving. There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's Dumars. Milwaukee with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Back to Irving. To the inside. And Mourning throws it down.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks lead by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Bill Russell. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
And guys, there are 2 types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Here's Richmond. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing fouls.
And so he hits both. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Paul with the ball, and it's Bird picking him up.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Paul. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Stolen by Harden. Here's James. And he slams it down right on top of Tim.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Johnson. Here's Bird. A special move before the shot. Bird's got his second bucket tonight.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first. Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's LeBron. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. LeBron's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
The Bucks have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
At the line for the Bucks.
No good on the second free throw.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Here's Duncan. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Right side, Irving. Inside. And the dunk by Mourning.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Griffin. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And you see the good and bad. There, defensively, nice contest, but only after Griffin gets the ball where he wants it.
Left side, Irving.
Chicago foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for.
Here's Griffin. No good on the shot. And Milwaukee the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. And Mourning sends it back.
And we know Mourning excels at finding these shot blocking opportunities. It's like he sees the shot coming.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Crosses over, up again, and Griffin stays with it. Now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunity.
Timeout called, the Bucks. The Bucks making a switch here. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Bucks. With the drive. And the rejection by Parrish. West outside to the paint. And stolen by Mourning. Here's Rice. And he uses the glass on the layup. Rice has got his first 2 points.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And Griffin slams it in.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Bucks passing it around. 6 to shoot. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Oh, Griffin in position. Hayes with the steal. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks ahead. They're up by 2. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pass to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Outside, Russell. On the wing, Johnson. Here's the 3. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Inside. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Here's Johnson. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Milwaukee leading by 6. Here's Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Magic Johnson picks one up.
He is an absolute master at drawing fouls. Harden is so good at getting the defense to foul him with so many crafty moves.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
And he gets the bucket. Johnson's got his second basket of the night. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Nowitzki. Great D that time from Lucas. Driving the lane. Down low. And Lucas slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Third left side. Now Lucas. Got a piece of it.
And the defense did just enough to bother that dunk attempt.
In the corner, it's James. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Johnson down low. The kick out to Dumars. On the wing, Dumars. Pass to Lucas. On the wing, Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Paul with the steal. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Here's Lucas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Both teams will make substitutions. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And just a soft-spoken guy. Lucas really lets his production do the talking, whether it be shooting, passing, or rebounding. The guy is the complete package.
Pass to West. Outside Mullen. Here is Lucas. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. Mullen's shot is off. Bucks leading by 6. Now here is Mourning. Defended by Lucas. Bucks passing it around. Stolen by Parrish. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That's good from Richmond. Chicago making a switch here.
Blake Griffin.
Bulls trail by 5. West the bounce pass. Irving with the steal. Here's Rice. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And you respect the shot of Rice so much that opens up driving lanes for him.
Taken away by Hayes. Here's Rice. Parrish gets the rebound. There's 47 seconds left in the 3rd. And here's West from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Pass to Hayes. To the inside. And the rejection by Parrish. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. .29 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Bulls trail by 7. Back to West. Outside Mullen. Out to the right wing. They double team Griffin. Back to Richmond. Lock at 6. To the middle. Here's Parrish. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Parrish has got 6 points.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Bucks lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 5. That will be their 2nd of 6 road games for the team. Back to Mullen. This one for 3. That shot off the mark. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Ginobili. Doesn't go for him. Mullen with the defensive effort. Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Griffin. Hayes with the steal. Ron right side. Second chance effort. Chamberlain's shot is off. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. Tenacious play there by Griffin against really good defense. But he's not one to be scared off easily.
Blake Griffin. 2 shots.
He's off on the second.
listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Ginobili gets the bucket.
And the touch from Ginobili, so clever and confident on the interior.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And so Irving nails both of them. Bulls trail by 8. To the paint. It's picked off. To the inside. Here's Mourning. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks. And another turnover here by Chicago.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. That's why they find themselves way behind.
Ginobili right side. Mourning. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the big fella Mourning using that massive size to draw contact inside.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Down low. Stolen. Ginobili on the wing. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ginobili's got the lead up to 12 now for Milwaukee.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Irving. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Johnson.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And they recover it. Will it go? And again, no good by Chicago.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the shot is good. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Now, Kyrie has the ability to rack up a ton of assists. He knows how to find the open man.
And it's Russell missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And Mourning sends it back. Here's Ginobili. And it's sent back by Russell. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul. Bulls making a switch here. Bulls trail by 14. Pass to Russell. And Mourning sends it back.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Bucks making a switch here.
Substitution for your Bucks.
1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Richmond, guarded by Harden. Duncan up on top. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Richmond for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
A shot by LeBron, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 11-point game. The 3 from Johnson. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound.
This is the definition of horseman. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bucks.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
It's LeBron with the drive. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Bird way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the...
My baby, my Valentine. Can I you the making with temperature days? If you leave me a good, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me. I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make us feel love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I feel it, what you're doing, no, yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make I feel low. Now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I get banky. Oh, no, 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 no.
They call me. I want to go, but you got me. Why should I be early in the morning?
It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Milwaukee Bucks today. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Earlier this season, it was Chicago coming away with the loss in this match against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, that had to have been #1 priority for the coaching staff coming into this one, limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. 4 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Bird misses. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Milwaukee.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. The issue that concerns him the most about the team they're facing tonight is matching up with that quickness. He said at times we may go with a smaller and quicker lineup ourselves. Other times we have to use our physicality. It really depends on the flow of the game. Guys, we'll see how this one turns out.
Thank you, David.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Richmond, no good. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time. And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
And Timmy's still able to get up and over the rim, throwing that one in.
Back to LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bill Russell. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Bird. That shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Harden. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
It's an awesome defensive display by Duncan there, coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Duncan with the block. And it's Johnson penetrating. And Johnson with the stop.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Several teams changing it up here. Bucks trail by 4. Irving attacking. Makes it off the glass.
More and more, Kyrie Irving is showing off how much body control he has, especially when he drives into the interior of the D.
Now here's West.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%. And you look at all the things this man brings to the game, the focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
.133 left here in the opening quarter. Misses the 3. Bucks trail by 4. He takes it in. Here's Rice. That one, no good. West with some nice D. Pass to Dumars. The shot's good on the assist by West.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Inside, Mourning. Chicago grabs the miss.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Milwaukee now. They trail by 6. Here's Irving, and he converts the layup. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
There's no doubt that Kyrie gets talked about as having some of the best handles in the business, effective at getting wherever he wants to get to on the floor.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Love the aggressive play right there from Kyrie when he gets into the paint. Determined to score, but for sure get contact.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. Rebound, Parrish.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line.
And just a soft-spoken guy. Lucas really lets his production do the talking, whether it be shooting, passing, or rebounding. The guy is the complete package.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. The 3. That shot off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on
The Bucks. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Duncan with the block. To the middle. Here's Russell. Chamberlain with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And it's Richmond finishing it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Bucks trail by 7. On the wing, Irving. He's got 6. And here's Bird from the arc. Oh, good on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Lets it go from 11. Here's Hayes. Lays it up off the glass. Hayes has got his first bucket of the night.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
Here's Johnson. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Pass to Irving. No good that time. Nice D from Russell. Chicago leading by 7. Back to Richmond. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Bird. Rebounded by the Bucks.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Pass to Richmond. Back to Johnson. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Bucks trail by 7. Outside Irving. Stolen by Bird.
2 minutes.
Hayes with the steal. Here's Mourning. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the left wing. Hayes with it. Guarded now by Larry Bird. Pass to Mourning. 6 to shoot. Nice D from Bird. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Fires the 3. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Rice. Outside Irving. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 9.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it. Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And the Bucks with some changes. Bucks trail by 6. .56 seconds left in the second quarter. The drive by Paul. Over West. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. Paul's shot is off. West outside. The tray. Rebound Milwaukee.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Here's LeBron. Lucas with the rebound. Bulls leading by 6. Mitchell with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Bucks trail by 7.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Taking it all the way. Harden with the flush there.
Outside, English. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago up by 5. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. Johnson outside. Here's Dumars. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
The Bulls have shot 67% from the line tonight, going for a 6. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Pass to Bird. And a miss there on the triple.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Here's LeBron. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Lucas. And that one's good. Russell. Russell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Chicago foul. Joe Dumars. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Bulls on D. Harden right side. Russell with the block.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That one is off. And he can't hit the second. Chicago leading by 7. And Dumars gets it to go. Dumars got his second bucket of the game to go.
And guys, there are 2 types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Here's LeBron. Pass to Petrovic. Back to Chamberlain. And it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
Lucas with it. Lock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And Johnson with the lay-in good. Johnson's got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Some changes here for the Bucks. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Bucks. They're scoreless since the first half. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Magic Johnson picks one up.
You tried to guard Kyrie without fouling, and that is a challenge unto itself. So nimble with the ball and that shifty handle.
The Bulls leading by 9 to the inside. Russell. And Bill Russell slams it in.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
To the left side wing. Stolen by Bird. Here's Dumars. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 13.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Hayes. Now, here is Irving. He's got 11. Bird outside. That shot is off. The Bucks go the other way with it. Johnson with the block. And they get it back. Looked like a goaltend, yet they're saying it was on the way down. Count.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
That's the 3 fly. And the Bulls with another miss. Bucks trail by 11. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Nice D from Russell. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Down low. And the rejection by Parrish. Mitchell outside. Ginobili with the steal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ginobili's got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks.
And the touch from Ginobili, so clever and confident on the interior. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
And the second free throw, good. Bucks trail by 10. To the middle. Here's McAdoo. And it's Russell with the rebound. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Parrish. Irving with the steal. Here's McAdoo. And it's sent back by Russell. They get it back. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls lead by 10. We've got
the Bucks 26. Ladies and gentlemen,
the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Harden. Another shot. Indeed, Chamberlain trumps it in.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Back to Griffin. Here's Russell. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. It's deflected. Pass to Petrovic. Here's McAdoo. He's covered by Richmond. Now, here is Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Petrovic. They get it back. Here's Chamberlain. Count it. Good. Chamberlain got 4 this quarter.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Rice, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
English with some nice defense. The Bulls leading by 6. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Irving. And he makes that one.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Paul. Johnson with the block. Mitchell outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And Mitchell drops them both. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Paul. And it's sent back by Russell. Now Mitchell. Here's Lucas. Pass to Johnson. Back to Lucas. And Lucas slams it in.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
And the jam by Harden.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
They retain possession. Lucas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He makes one of two that time. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's foul number 2 for him. Bucks trailed by 11. To the paint. Back to Paul. Pass to Chamberlain. No good that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Richmond. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. .131 left to play in the final quarter. Tries again, and Duncan finishes inside. Duncan's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
Well, great hustle from Tim Duncan, but great positioning as well. So skilled at using his long arms to haul rebounds in.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
And James throws it down hard.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
And the basket is good. And the Bulls lead by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Chicago.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And here are the Bulls now. Inside. And stolen by Chamberlain.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
At the line for the Bucks.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 11. Richmond with the bucket.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Three-pointer, Bird. The shot, no good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they...
I think it's time. Sorry, baby. Am I out of line? Yeah, and let it touch. Come on and move. And let it touch. We cannot lose. Just let it touch. I will be true. Come on and let it touch. My eyes have seen nothing like you. I think I wanna
sweet. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I just want to get you to and let it touch. Come on and move and let it touch. We cannot lose. Just let it touch. I will be true. Come on and let it touch. When you walk in, in the middle of the doorway. Touch. You know what I'm saying? Touch. Oh, baby, by the way. Oh, baby, by the way. Tell me no, I want you. Tell me no, I want you. 'Cause you know at the end of the day. Everything is up to you. Everything, you're right. And let it touch. Come on and move. And let it touch. We cannot lose. Just let it touch. I will be true. Come on and let it touch.